So, New Year's Eve this year, so 2024 to 2025, there was a terrorist attack in New Orleans. There was a ex-army veteran who was in a truck he rented. He had an ISIS flag on the back of the truck. He drove through a crowd of people. Allegedly, this man had a YouTube channel. It has since now been deleted, but there's a YouTube channel that has his name, matches his name, and his face was on the channel. This guy was, in fact, a U.S. Army veteran from Texas. So there's a lot of like weird things going on with the investigation. There's a lot of weird things that just aren't really adding up. The FBI came out and said that this wasn't, in fact, a terrorist attack. So I find that a little odd because there's actual photos of the FBI taking photos of the ISIS flag. So that's just kind of weird to say that this isn't a terrorist attack. Also, to say that this wasn't a terrorist attack, also trying to find IEDs. So the FBI said and acknowledged that there were IEDs and they were trying to figure out whether or not they were active or not. I don't have any information of whether or not those were active, but we'll play all those FBI clips in a minute here. And people are already making some conspiracy theories. I don't want to make this video about the conspiracy theories, but I did see one that was kind of interesting. One guy brought up the fact that the ISIS flag still had the folds in them, as if it was like bought brand new. And then the guy, the U.S. military guy, is from Texas. He was a U.S. Army vet. So it's just like the details aren't really adding up. And I guess the ISIS flag was also hung upside down. Like I said, I don't want to make anything out of this. I don't want to make a big deal or a whole conspiracy theory out of this. We don't really have enough details. Maybe in the future, when we have more details, we can start piecing things together. But right now, okay, we gotta pray for the families of the people who were killed. We gotta pray for the people who are injured. Hope and pray to God that they can have a full recovery. One thing I want to bring up is that New Orleans failed. So whoever was in charge of this failed at the job. So last year there was a blockade. They have a barrier. They have these underground barriers that come up and it blocks off the part of the street where people celebrate New Year's. That wasn't blocked off this year. For some reason, that was not blocked off. I don't know why. I don't know how that could have happened. All right, so here's a quick editor's note. So the bollards that were supposed to block the entranceway of the street where the terrorist attack took place, those were actually in the process of being replaced, which I find very weird. Why would you wait until the streets are completely crowded to replace those? I don't want to turn this into a conspiracy theory video, but that's just weird. Why would you do that? Why would you replace them so soon to New Year's? Why wouldn't you replace them like a month or so in advance? That's just kind of weird. Also, even if the bollards were being replaced, why didn't they use like concrete barriers or any other form of barrier? Why didn't they block off the street with something? They could have had some concrete barriers or anything like that, but they didn't have anything protecting. The truck was able to get in so easily. So I don't get this. Nothing here is just making a whole lot of sense. Maybe it was just one big accident, but things are just not adding up. I'm going to show the FBI talking, and honestly, this is just a insanely terrible situation.
This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found, and we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne. That is my ask.
Another thing I want to mention, I guess there was also a mass shooting in New York City that no one seems to be talking about. I'm just getting this now. Just in live while I'm recording this video. I'm just getting a notification that there's also a mass shooting in New York City. Oh no, just New York. So it's a Amazura club. And I guess there was 11 people killed in that, and many people were injured as well. Also, the Cybertruck that exploded earlier today. So that also, or yesterday, I'm recording this before. I guess the Tesla that exploded also killed one person, which is just deeply, deeply disturbing. This is not good. Not a good look for 2025. It hasn't even been a day, and we've already had all these different terrorist attacks. All right, and give me your thoughts down below. I hope you liked this video, guys. Please leave a comment. Give me your thoughts down below. If you liked this video, give it a like. Subscribe for more. I make videos like this every day, and I also make Bible content. I'm going through the Bible in a year. If you want to be with me on that journey, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications. Day 1 has already happened. So I went through Genesis 1 and to chapter 3. And if you want to see that, you can go on my channel and you can see it there. Anyways, I'm going to see you guys later. Peace.